Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you what I believe is one of the best Sprite farming routes in Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 3. In fact, this is one of the best routes I've shared so far, and even after spending more time testing it, I made it even more efficient so you can spend less time traveling and more time opening chests. Now this route will give you up to 10 different Sprite Chest opportunities to find, and then 2 legendary chests as well on top of that. This route has been the most consistent one I've found, and I'm also going to show you the easiest way to extract your sprites without needing a portable extractor. So let's jump right into it. The first location on the map we're going to head to is right up here in the Battle Woods. It's behind the big sign northeast of the town. After you've got that first chest, I'd recommend going up the hill to this little building. Here you can get a chest in this building along with some shields. The second location, you're going to head north a little bit down the hill. On top of this building, you'll find a chest here. Also, all around, there's going to be regular chests where you can get ground loot too as well on top of that. The third location we're going to head to next is on top of this mountain. Now, a lot of times in this small building we're at on the second location, you'll find a car in the parking lot. Hopefully, if not, you'll run across a pair of the boots. But either way, even if you run on foot, it only takes about 20 or 25 seconds to get up here. Now, once you check that location for a chest, you can hit this jump pad. You want to head east over to this location. Now, when you're on your way over here, you bypass an extraction point that also has a small building there, but you can look a little north also at this radio station right here. You'll have an icon where there's an NPC. It is PJ. You can hire her if you want to. She every once in a while will scan areas and reveal chests. It's pretty handy to have an NPC with you anyway to help defend you while you're searching for chests. But either way, when you head over to the fourth location, you should find a Sprite chest underneath this ramp. Next, we're gonna head south. On your way over here, if you see this house out front, sometimes you can find a car there. It definitely is going to help out with mobility on your way over here. But the next chest is going to be right by this wall. Now, right now for me, it didn't show up. Like I said, a lot of these don't show up all the time, but this route is pretty consistent. About 70% of the time they will. This one just didn't show up this time. So now we're going to head southwest. On the way over here, right in this area, there is an extraction point. Usually I cut straight through here. And where we're going to be heading to over here is right between these 2 rocks. A chest should show up here. Now, when I got over here, somebody already got to it. We know the nature of the game. Sometimes people are going to get these chests before we do. So next up, go ahead and head over to this location you see I got marked on the map. Right here by this tree, you should find a Sprite chest. This is the only second one out of this whole route. It didn't spawn in for me. Once you grab this one, go ahead and head off and head over here to the rift. Jump off the side. It'll activate your umbrella. And the next location is right on top of this rock formation. You should find a Sprite chest here. On top of that, there's a bunch of other little chests you can find around on top of this rock. There is another jump pad here, so you want to hit that, and you're going to head over to this location right here on the map, right beside this small rock. And then sometimes by this tree, you'll find a regular chest as well. So now we're heading to the 10th Sprite chest spawn. I usually follow this, and I jump off the side of the cliff right here and just glide over to the lighthouse. The lighthouse, a lot of people know about this, but if you go to the very top of it, you can actually ignite the lighthouse and it'll reveal 2 legendary chests. You'll see light beams coming out of it. But as you do that, there's a jump pad on the back side of the lighthouse. There is sometimes on top of it a Sprite chest there as well. So this route has 10 opportunities to find Sprite chests. On top of that, unless someone has lit up the lighthouse, you have 2 guaranteed spots for legendary chests. Now I'll go ahead and put the complete route up on the screen. I'll go ahead and leave it here for a few seconds so you can pause the video and take a screenshot and save it for later. After testing a lot of different routes, this is still the most consistent Sprite farming path I've found. Every run feels productive, and I spend far less time traveling between empty locations than I do most other routes. Now let's talk about the safest way to extract your sprites without needing a portable extractor. A lot of players get nervous when they finally find a rare sprite because they feel like they have to survive the rest of the match before they can secure it if they don't have a portable extractor. Of course, we know we have extractor locations all over the place, but a lot of times people are camping those. So I'm going to show you a method that may be obvious to a lot of people, but a lot of times we don't think about the obvious things, and this is probably one of the next safest ways to extract your sprite. So basically, as I go along the route, I look for any med kits or chug jugs. I'm going to use those later because I'm going to go deep into the storm to do the extraction points. Again, I know this seems kind of obvious, but I think a lot of people don't think about doing that. Now, if you do want to win the match, this is probably not the smartest way to do it, but I do this a lot of times because I don't want to use a portable extractor on a different sprite if I'm just ranking it up. So basically I find on the map, I find an extraction point that's pretty far out that unless somebody's really camping that location, no one else is going to be out there. So I just heal up with the med kits until the extraction happens. So hopefully this guide helps you find more sprites, complete your collection faster, and maybe find some rare ones along the way. So if you enjoyed the video and it helped you out, go ahead and drop a like. Also to subscribe for more Fortnite content. And if you happen to get something from the shop, consider using my code Redbeard. Thank you all for watching. Good luck with your sprite hunting, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.